Good morning, everybody. I think I'm a few minutes early, but that's okay. Just getting set up here, and I'm a little bit early this morning for a couple reasons. The first reason, hey Chris, is my kids have a minimum day today. And they get out early, and then I have parent-teacher conferences today. So I have to do all of that, and I am really, hey Bobby, struggling this morning. My back, I'm having a lot of issues with my back, and I had a problem with it last night, and it's just been a rough 12 hours. And that's okay. It's nothing major. It's just things that I struggle with. Usually doesn't go out this bad. So I'm moving a little bit slower this morning, but that's okay. We're going to do a really fun project today. So I'll have the PDF and the supply list and everything for you guys probably, honestly, this evening. So right when I get done here, I have to go right to the school, and we have a bunch of stuff that has to happen. So as soon as I'm done there, I'll get the PDF for you guys and photos of the project. And I thought it would be fun today to make something different other than a card. So yesterday I kicked off my Hello December or my Hello Christmas series, and I will be doing 8 to 10 weeks of projects that are Christmas related. And I did a tiny box that was super cute to put together. It was a cheap project, I feel like, because the box I didn't really make, I just upcycled it, which is always fun, right? And I've been getting a lot of comments. I've been reading through some comments today on my YouTube channel. And one comment was really funny. The gal said, well, now like my family will stop making fun of me for keeping all the boxes that I keep. And I totally do that too. I'll keep all these random boxes and things, and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to do something with those someday. So it's funny that she said that. And then there's a couple other comments that made me laugh. So it seems like you guys enjoyed that kind of project. So I'll be doing 8 to 10 weeks of those. It's just going to depend on honestly how far behind I get with things. So today I thought it would be fun if we made a treat box. And this comes from, I'm not going to get up to, I was just going to try to get up and get the die, and I'm not going to do that given, well, maybe I will. Okay, so just hold on 1 second while I grab this die, because I also want to grab designer paper to share with you guys. And hopefully I have that piece of designer series paper that I want. Okay, so this product that we're using is the Takeout Treat die, and this also has a coordinating stamp set. And what is that stamp set called? It is called Takeout Treats. So you can put these together. You can bundle these two products together and save 10%. when you purchase them. This was one of the first sets that I purchased when the holiday catalog went live. And I tend to always, no matter what it is, if there is a die that cuts something that's 3D, like a treat box or bag, I tend to buy it because they come in so handy. So for my kids' school, for doing things like that, for just there's a million different things that you can use these for. And so I always feel like I get the most use out of my dies that are like this. So we're going to use the die, and I've already done the die cutting. And then I just wanted to show you the stamp set here. And then I'm also going to be using Spooky Sweets and then the Bat Punch that coordinates with it. So again, you can bundle these two together and save 10% if you want to get one of these. So we're going to use these. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you is this is the Toil and Trouble Designer Series paper. And if we get in here, let me find the piece. Where is my bat piece? Is it like the only piece I don't have? Hey, Sarah. This is going to be totally funny, you guys, if it's the only piece I don't have. I think it might be, because I think I might have owed that piece to Chris. I think I don't have it. Oh my gosh, that is funny, you guys. So I think I had borrowed the piece from Chris, and then I owed her that back, and I gave it to her, so I don't have any of the bat paper. So there is a piece of designer paper in this pack that coordinates with these bats. So you can just punch them out of the designer paper, which is fun, right? So what I have here is I have some Granny Green ribbon, and then I have some glimmer dots I might use. I've cut out the 2 pieces I need. Now, I've never put this together, so we're gonna see how this goes. This could be real interesting. I have some black cardstock, and then I have this orange piece that I cut from the circle stitched shaped dies, and we're gonna use that. So what you do is you take your die, which is this piece right here, and you cut 2 of these out of cardstock or designer paper. Okay, so I've cut these 2 out. And you can get 2 pieces. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how many you could get on a, you'd have to trim down your 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So, I don't know, maybe 1 out of, you know, 1 tree out of a 8.5 by 11. So what I want to do is take my bone folder, and I always feel like it's best if you just take all these pieces that are creased and just give them a good crease. Hi, Iona. Just use black. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. I was going to use this. Chris said just use black paper. I was already going to use this piece of black paper to just punch. I just wanted to show that it was really cool that the punch coordinated with the designer paper, but I don't have any. And then Chris will chime in if I'm doing this box wrong, if I'm putting it together wrong, because I'm sure she has. Well, I know she's used this die. She did some stuff for our team. So she'll help me out if I'm struggling here. So these fold really easy because they're already scored, but I just wanted to show you. I usually just go through and with my bone folder and just make sure everything's folded and doing good here. Okay, so now these 2 are going to go together. And it looks like it's going to be pretty simple, right? Hey, Kimberly. So I'm going to use tear and tape because it is a stronger adhesive. And then I'm going to guess where I'm supposed to put this. So we're going to put some on here because these 2 pieces are going to go together, right? And then these tabs are all going to go in. Oh, I missed a tab. See? Okay. So then what I'm going to do is just put some of that tear and tape on all these tabs. And I think that that will do it. So these, I don't want you guys to be intimidated. One of the reasons that I'm doing this on a live, which I normally, if you guys follow me, you know that I normally shy away from doing this kind of stuff live. Because this kind of stuff really scares me. Like, I don't always know that I'm doing it right or if I can figure it out. And I just had this moment where I was like, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's just paper. Like, even if you mess it up, you can just cut another one. It's kind of like when we're painting at my house I like, you know, painting and having rooms different colors, and I get the itch to decorate, and I'm always so nervous to pick out paint. And so we'll go to do a project, and I'll pick out the color scheme, you know, like kind of like what I'm thinking. And then my husband he usually picks out the final color. And I'm always so nervous, and he always says, it's just paint. Like, if we don't like it, we'll just paint again. Like, there's no reason to be nervous. So I kind of thought the same thing. Like, let's put together one of these treats live. And if it messes up, it messes up. And it'll be fine. Sometimes you have to do one, like you have to put one together to kind of get the feel for it. And then you're like, oh yeah, I get it now. So what I'm going to do is put these together. Sorry if you can't see. I just want to make sure I'm getting these lined up pretty good. So far I think I'm doing okay. Okay, and then we'll just start to remove this for the backing of the adhesive. And I'm wondering if I should just remove all of them at the same time. These are definitely, if I was doing these for like my kids for their class or something, like for a class treat, what I would do is I would just take these into the living room, and I would put a movie on, and I would sit with my Big Shot, and I would cut everything at one time, and then I would assemble everything at one time. Okay, so then the tabs are just going to go together. This seems really simple, you guys. See? No reason to be nervous. Okay. And also, sometimes I think when I'm looking at a catalog, I always think these treat boxes and bags are going to be bigger than what they are. Like when I think of a takeout box, I think of a big normal takeout box. And so I'm always shocked when I get the project or I get the die and I go to do the project and I'm like, oh, this is so tiny, but look how cute it is. So, and then all your tabs are down. That tear and tape is going to really hold it together. You can also, if ever you're putting together something like this but you don't have a strong adhesive, maybe hot glue always works as well. Just be careful. Okay. So now what I want to do is use this stamp set, and what I want to use is the No Tricks, Just Treats. And what I actually think that I'm going to do is make these for the office ladies for Halloween. My kids, I already have their treats done. I'm super on top of it this year. I have their treats done for Halloween, but I don't have anything done for the staff. And so we have a fairly small, oh, you know what? I wanted to stamp on this. Do you think I could stamp on it still, Chris? I wanted to stamp on this. Yeah, it's not going to come apart. Dang, the bad luck. Okay, it says, I love these little boxes, but I do wish they were a little bigger. Chris says, yes, just put your hand where you're pressing down, okay? Chris says that she thinks I can manage it. So in this, I'm going to trust her. In this stamp set, there's this right here. And what I wanted to do was stamp this on here, and I forgot. Okay. Now I'm nervous. Okay, it's fine. It's totally fine. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to do Gorgeous Grape. Let's get a block. We're just going to dive in. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay, so she says, put my hand. She was right. Never, never underestimate what Chris says. Just do what she says. Always trust Chris. Okay. I better not get too excited with myself. I'm not finished with the project. Oh my gosh, how cute. Okay, so this isn't the easiest way to do this, but... Ooh, now I'm nervous. I want it to like... Oops. Okay. Okay, so this is working pretty good. Good call, Chris. Okay, so I'm not going to push my luck. I feel like that was really lucky, you guys. I mean, I did get ink everywhere, but I mean, all things considered. Let me shut that window because our cat is right outside my office meowing and it's annoying. Okay. So this is, I don't know if I mentioned, this is gray granite cardstock. And then I used Gorgeous Grape ink, and then I used a black ink to stamp this one. So now, oh, I was like, why does this say Windy on it? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is my life right now. So I borrowed this set from Windy. I don't have this set. So funny. I flipped this over and I was like, why does that say Windy? Oh my gosh, I'm losing it, you guys. I am losing it. Okay, so how cute are these bats, you guys? I mean, I think we just need to keep punching these bats out. I think we need 100 of them. Okay. Hey, Debbie. Okay, so now we have some bats. We have our little sentiment. We have some green ribbon. Now, the way that these are going to go together... Oh, super simple. I was nervous. No reason to be. Look at that. Look how easy those go together. So now you totally could have them like pressed up where you could have a little handle. You can have them down. I thought, why not have some ribbon tied around here? This is one long piece of ribbon. Clearly, I wasted some ribbon with this project. I didn't need this much. So what if we do a bow on top? Because I feel like a bow is going to look really cute. And it would probably be easier to tie the bow if there was stuff in it. Would make the box heavier. So I'm not the best like bow tire with projects, but one thing that you can do is first go really slow, and then as you're pulling your loops through as you're pulling these pieces here through this loop right here. This is all very technical terms. I hope you're all taking notes because there's going to be a pop quiz later tonight on these terms. When you're pulling these loop-de-loops through here, when you pull the ribbon, just straighten it. So if it starts to come through here crooked, just straighten it. And then you can pull these out as you're tightening them and straighten them. See how I just did that? Like it kind of popped out and was a little bit straighter. That will help your bow to lay a little flatter, especially if it's on a card. Now, for this particular project, you know, we want it to be really fluffy. I'm going to tighten that and then just work with it a little bit. Be willing to just take a little bit of time and work with it. And see, like right here, I'm just going to pull this out and just flatten it a little bit. And like I said, if I had stuff in the box and the box was a little bit heavier, it probably would be easier. So we'll fluff these bows out. Okay. And then let's go ahead and trim these. Use a good pair of scissors. These are my ribbon scissors. Okay, and then one thing I like to do, and I always say before I do this on camera, I always say you cannot sue me, do not burn your house down, make sure you're over the age of 18 before you do this, have parental consent, all of that stuff. I just take a lighter that I have this in my craft room for my candles, and I just take it to the very edge of the ribbon, and it will cinch the ribbon, and then it will help it to not fray. So do you guys kind of see that? So it helps it to not fray. I probably should have left this a little bit longer, these little ends, but that's okay. It's cute, right? Okay, so now what I want to do is add my Tricks No Treats. Now, I think I'm going to add it, I don't know, maybe I'll let you guys help me decide. Should I add it here on the top? Probably, huh? Probably like that. And then we'll add the bats. Okay, so for that, oh, I didn't even look. I didn't even wait. I just decided. I went rogue. Okay. Oops, and I put the adhesive on the wrong place. That's awesome. Let's just put it all over now. Okay. Just like that. Okay, now we have these little bats. And I'm planning on using this bat punch to make Andrew a Batman card for his birthday. That you guys will probably see that on Monday, but I saw a really cute, really simple Batman card with this bat. And I thought that would be perfect for his birthday. So I'm just adding a little bit of Winka Stella. And then I think I'll use glue dots. I think that's probably going to be the easiest. Can somebody tell me what time it is? I'm stuck, and I lost my Fitbit. I can't find it. And Kayla, my daughter, has a Fitbit. She's at the walkathon right now. And we had this big challenge going on this week, and she kept telling me she was going to kick my butt. And I was like, no, you're not. I'm going to get more steps than you. We always have this like fun little thing. And I've lost my Fitbit. I don't know. I had it last night, but then I had all my back issues happen, and I don't know where I took it off. Somewhere in the house, I'm sure, but so can somebody tell me what time it is? 10:17. Thanks, Chris. I'm good. I'm doing much better on time than I thought. I'm sure it's in this house somewhere, but when I was in a lot of pain last night, you know how you're just like, get this jewelry off me, get away from me, get the bra off me. That might be too much information, but you know when you're just in that place, and I think that's what was happening. So I don't know where. I looked for it this morning real quick in my usual spots, and I couldn't find it. So I'm just adding these bats. These glue dots work perfect. They're like the perfect size. So I don't know. Do you think just front and back, you guys? I know she's running that. I popped into the school when I took Andrew's treats down for his class, and it was her turn to do to be walking, and she was running those laps. I feel like I mean, I guess it's okay if I get it on my mat. I think I need a new Winka Stella. So needless to say, she's going to be very excited that I lost my Fitbit and haven't got any steps in at all today. I'm glad I'm making you laugh today, Bobby. Okay. Look at how cute this is. Don't you think this would be totally cute for the teachers? But I feel like I need a bat on top. I feel like that looks weird. Don't you feel like that looks weird? Where should I? Well, and I have these enamel dots. I've been trying not to use these because people tend to think I'm using them too much. I don't know why they would think that, since I've used them on every single project since they came out in the annual catalog. I don't know why people are tired of seeing them. Can't imagine. I totally, this just sold me on this project. I'm totally doing these for the staff for Halloween. So freaking cute. Okay, so Chris said, out bat on tag. Cut out bag on tag. Cut out bat on tag. Make an extra one for your friend. Hint, hint. Oh my God, Chris, that was funny. What do you mean, out bat on tag? What does that mean? Cut out one on the tag? Put one on the tag? Put it on the corner? Is that cute? That feels like it's not cute. Oh, what about on the bottom like this? Put a bat on the outhouse? I don't know. This is like charades. Is that possible? Okay. Oh, wait. We need glitter. Okay. For the win on the bottom of the tag. See, that wasn't even planned. And then I feel like I want to cover, this was from the stamping, which I don't necessarily think it looks bad. I just feel like it might look odd. Like it was like I didn't mean to put the ink there or something. And I feel like there's always room for more glitter dots. Even if somebody tells you there's not. If somebody says to you, I'm just going to give you a tip. If somebody says to you, that's too many glitter dots, what I want you to do is unfriend them, because you do not, nobody needs that kind of negativity in their life. So don't let anybody bully you into not using glitter dots. I'm just saying, I'm standing up for it right now. I'm going to start a movement. Okay, guys, so this is our project. How cute did this turn out? I love the color combo. Granite gray, basic black, granny apple green, and gorgeous grape. So pretty, right? And then this is a great set. So now, this is the problem. I didn't own this set, but now I need to. Like I thought, oh, it'll be fine. I'll just borrow it from Wendy. It's fine. I don't need it. I actually do need it. And this also coordinates with our moon punch. This one right here. So how cute is that situation? So super cute. It would also be cute to just punch a bunch of these like this in black cardstock and just stick them in one of these containers. This is what I'm gonna do. Like we have these little containers. Kind of like I showed you guys with my stars, with these glitter stars. I'm just going to sit and punch a bunch of these and then put them in a container like this and mark it as little bat images. And then I'll have them for projects. So I really love the way this turned out. No tricks, just treats. I think I'll do about 15 of these, and I'll give one to all of the teachers. We have a very small elementary school. We have like 11 teachers total, so I'll give one to all of the teachers, and then we have a couple staff members in the office, and then our janitors. So that'll be cute, and it'll be super easy. I'll do them over fall break. Super simple. So this is our project for today, you guys. The PDF will be uploaded this evening as soon as I get it done. I have to work on it. But I've got to head back to the school to be with Andrew when he hands out his cupcakes and his treats, and his class sings happy birthday to him. And then Kayla's conference. So I'm sorry I had to move the live up today. That's just the way that worked out. And then on Monday, I will also be live at 10 a.m. instead of 11:30 a.m. because I already had a prior engagement happening that day. And so I'm just going to do the live at 10 a.m. right before I have to leave the house. And then I can still get my live in. I don't want to cancel it. I'm having so much fun crafting with you guys and sharing with you guys and celebrating the start of the new Stampin' Up! Year. It is going really fantastic, and I enjoy stamping with you guys. So don't forget, just as I wrap up here, don't forget that now is a great time to purchase your starter kit and come join our little community of stampers. We have lots of new people coming in, and it's just a fun time. It's exciting that all of that is happening. And then make sure that if you're placing an order, you use the new host code. The giveaway this month is this really fun tool. It's the Pick Your Tool from Stampin' Up! It's in the holiday catalog, and it does lots of fun things. It has several different tools that can be, you can change them out. It has this pickup tool here on the end. And then if you've already purchased this, don't worry. I have an adhesive pack that I will send you instead because I don't want anybody to be left out. And I don't think I need 2 of these, so you probably don't need 2 of them. So no worries, you guys. I always appreciate your orders, and I always want to make sure I'm giving back to you. Next week, I'll have some giveaways. Oh, I have to pick a winner for the stamp set, and I'll do that today too from Wednesday. So if you didn't catch Wednesday's project, make sure you go back and watch the video and leave a comment so that you can be entered to win a brand new stamp set. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will chat with you guys next week.